Hi guys, Brain here, and welcome to another wonderful commentary video. And today I am asking the question, why even cheat in Dead by Daylight? Like, why cheat, period? I think the reason this conversation came up to me, is when I posted the video on is stretch cheating. That sparked a lot of discussion, which is, why I made the video, because it's a very, very hot topic in Dead by Daylight right now. And I know I'm an elder emo, so I can't hear a hot topic without thinking of that, but that's a side tangent. Anyways, it's a really hot topic. But most of the responses that I had, I think the main thing that I was seeing was not that it was weird, because people said stretch res wasn't an unfair advantage, but then they would say it doesn't help that much. It wasn't that it didn't help at all. It's just that it didn't help that much. So to that, I was responding like, oh, so it's unfair, but it's just like not really unfair. It's just kind of slightly unfair. But like, and that led me down a rabbit hole in my brain, because there was a lot of it was like multiple people. It was like a ton of people. We're having this conversation of like, well, it's not hacking, and I'm like, okay, well, yeah, but it's not like reshading to like change the color of the game, that way you can easily see survivors or traps or whatever. And I'm like, yes, well, those are also bad. And like, there was just like the main defense for it was like all these other things, and it just got me thinking like, why cheat in DBD at all? And usually when I'm making a video like this, usually I have a take, right? Like I usually have like, this is how I feel about it. And then you listen to it while you're doing dishes, you're cleaning, or, something to throw on in the background. It's kind of cozy about one of your favorite games. I don't have a take today. Like I really don't, because like I don't get it. It's just something that I literally don't understand. So it's going to be something that I'm actually going to need your help with today, because I don't have an idea of like why this is. So like, if we're in a competitive situation, right? Like we're in a comp situation, we're in a competitive situation, I can see people potentially, hard cheating, like with like hacking, but also like taking every advantage of the book, like reshading, stretch res, all that wonderful stuff. Because competitive situations, sometimes there's money on the line, and even then it's like the pride and the, obviously, the whole point of comp is that the W actually matters, If not just for the fact that, like, you don't want to, like, let your team down, right? Like, somebody made fun of me the other day because I was joining somebody's, survive with subs, like their open lobby, and I ran a lot of broken perks. I was running like a sweaty survivor build. They're like, Brian, don't you hate those perks? I'm like, yes, but like, I don't want to let my friends down. And they were like, oh, but like, I kind of get that. I get that to that extent. And like, in like a comp situation, why you would like, cheat, whether that's soft cheating or hard cheating or whatever you want to qualify it as, because that win means so much. In the pub world of Dead by Daylight, just out in pub matches, I literally don't get it. And mostly for two reasons. Obviously, what we've been talking about, the win doesn't matter. The win does not matter. Like, what do you want to pip up? Do you want to get into higher level matches? Do you really? Besides like blood points, like what do you really get for succeeding in Dead by Daylight? Like literally anything. Also, B, the game isn't that hard to learn. Like, the game's not that difficult. This game is not that hard, I promise. Like, compared to most games that are like competitive or versus or whatever you want to call it, like Dead by Daylight is ridiculously easy. I have friends hitting rank 1 in both sides in like 200-300 hours. It doesn't take that much to hit the highest rank in this game. Like, it's not that hard. Like, some of the harder stuff is like, learning nurse, hillbilly curves, learning to, mind game correctly, all this other stuff. Like, that stuff's hard, right? But even that, like, compared to like other games, is like really, really small. Like, really, really small. This is like child's play compared to other competitive games that exist on the market. So like, I don't understand why somebody would want an unfair advantage in a game to pub stomp in a game that's not that hard to begin with, when you don't have to put in that many hours to even like slightly be good at the game. So I just don't understand. It's embarrassing, it's just straight up embarrassing. Like, there's no like reason for it that I can think of, and that's kind of why I'm like kind of putting this out there as an open-ended video, because like Like, what do you gain? I think that's the thing. Like, I don't get what you gain out of that. Like, at least the people that like ridiculously hack, you know, like they're like Ghostface running around throwing 3 million hatchets at the same time. Like, there's a humor aspect to that, right? Like, it's funny. But like, I'm talking about the people that like literally like you'll like. There's that one guy that streams this game, which I will not plug, that streams this game while hacking and has like every single has the killer highlighted, has every single hook highlighted, every single gen highlighted, you know, like that. Like, I don't get that. I don't get literally just having every advantage in the book, you know. And I also don't get like the soft hacks, right? Like they disappear around the corner and suddenly they're running at 120 instead of 100, you know. And then like when they come back into the field of view, they're going 100 again, you know. I've had that multiple times, by the way. That's like the most common soft hack that I see, and it's really funny because like I don't notice it until I play Legion, because like suddenly I'll be playing Legion and I'll fail Frenzy like relatively near somebody, like within like 2 meters, and they'll still outrun me, and I'm like, what? like wait, I'm supposed to be the fast boy. That's my thing. How did this person just outrun me for this entire loop? How did that happen? You know. So like that's the most common soft hack that I see. The other most common soft hack as I see is they'll like rubber band back to the pallet, you know, like they'll rubber band 2 windows and pallets, and like you'll check their ping and the ping's like 20, you know, and that'll only happen sometimes, like when they're in dire situations. But like, why? Like, why? Like I literally don't get it. Like, I don't get, like, what do you get out of soft hacking, especially? Like, what do you get out of it? What do you get? I mean, like, I don't understand. Like, I literally just don't get it. I don't understand whether that's like actual hacking or other unfair advantages. I don't get what you get out of like does it feel good? Like, I literally, I'm not trying to be naive. I'm not trying to be funny or on a high horse. I promise. Like, I literally don't understand what you get. Like, does it really feel good to like, oh man, I really sauced that killer, but like you had unfair advantages? Like how does that? How do you feel like you actually sauced the killer if you're doing it because of ABC and not because of your skill? Like, I don't understand. So maybe it's something you guys can help me shed light on, because I just don't think DBD is a game that's like worth at all to like cheat in, whether that's like soft cheating or hard cheating, you know. Like, it's not worth it. The game's not that hard, it's not that deep, and it's not that interesting. The rewards for winning aren't that big. Even what's considered a win is very ambiguous. For both sides. So it's just like, I just don't get it. So hopefully you can help me shed some light on what actually quantifies, or like why people would want to actually cheat, because especially in pubs, mostly in pubs is the conversation. Like, I don't get why anybody would cheat in a pub match. I just don't. So hopefully you can help me shed light on it. But thank you so much for watching, friendos. Thank you for spending time with me on this day. If you like these kind of commentary videos, there's a way to actually like these things. Also, if you want to stick around a while and hear more of these, a sub would be great. Other than that, I don't think I have anything else for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your day, friendo. Bye-bye. See ya.